Skol, Vikings Nation. What's good? Purple and gold faithful. We're diving into the heart of Minnesota Vikings news today, and let me tell you, our defense is ready to wreck the NFL in 2025. Picture this: a bone-crushing, ball-hawking unit that's got opponents shaking in their cleats. Last year, we led the league with 33 takeaways. 33. Can we top that this season? That's the burning question, and I'm breaking it all down in this electrifying update. Stick with me, because this is going to be a wild ride through the Vikings' defensive philosophy that's got us dreaming of Super Bowl glory. Let's set the stage, Skol fans. The Vikings' defense isn't just about stopping plays, it's about flipping games upside down. Head coach Kevin O'Connell is preaching one thing loud and clear. It's all about the ball. This isn't just talk. It's a way of life for our squad. In 2024, we tied for first in the NFL with those 33 defensive takeaways. And nobody came close to our 24 interceptions. Houston trailed with 19, eating our dust. So, what's the secret behind this turnover frenzy? Let's dig into the mindset that's fueling this purple fire. So, what do you think, Vikings Nation? Are we about to see another takeaway tear through the league? Or will offenses finally figure us out? Drop your predictions in the comments. I'm dying to hear your takes. Let's kick this off with the mastermind himself, Brian Flores, and how he's turning our defense into a turnover-generating machine. Buckle up, because this is Minnesota Vikings football at its finest. Brian Flores is the architect of this defensive masterpiece, and he's got one stat that rules them all: turnovers. It's the number one stat, he says, and you better believe he's got the whole team buying in. Last season, we averaged 8.7 points per game off turnovers, second only to the Super Bowl champs, Philly. That's not luck, Skol fans. That's a science. Flores and his crew are drilling takeaway techniques like it's their full-time job, and it's paying off in ways that make opponents lose sleep. Special teams coordinator Matt Daniels is the unsung hero here, leading the charge with relentless energy. Every other day, he's in the meeting room, hyping up the squad with turnover talk. From poking the ball free to snatching picks out of the air, Daniels breaks it down position by position. He's got the team practicing specific drills, watching film of the NFL's best takeaways, and even pulling up classic Vikings clips to drive the point home. This isn't just coaching, it's a revolution. What's your favorite Vikings turnover moment, fam? Was it a clutch interception or a strip sack that sealed a win? Let me know in the comments, because this obsession with the ball is what makes us who we are. Up next, we're diving into how Daniels' hype translates to the field. Spoiler: it's electric. Matt Daniels isn't just talking the talk, he's bringing the heat. Cornerback Byron Murphy Jr. can't stop raving about the energy Daniels brings to meetings. He's not just talking, he's hyped, Murphy said after Thursday's training camp practice. That passion sticks in players' minds, making them think, punch the ball out every time they tackle. It's like Daniels is wiring their brains to hunt for turnovers, and the results speak for themselves. Last year, Murphy had a Pro Bowl season with 7 takeaways, 6 picks and a forced fumble. That's a career high, blowing past his previous best of 5 with Arizona. He credits Daniels for teaching him tricks like the peanut punch, which he used to perfection against Green Bay. That's the kind of impact we're talking about, Skol fans. Game-changing plays that live rent-free in our heads. And with training camp in full swing at TCO Performance Center, the team's doubling down on this mentality. Can Murphy top his 2024 numbers this season? Or will someone else step up as the takeaway king? Hit the comments with your pick for our 2025 turnover MVP. Let's keep rolling and see how the whole defense is buying into this ball-hawking culture. This takeaway obsession isn't just a few guys going rogue. It's the entire defense locked in. Jonathan Greenid, our edge-rushing monster, says turnovers never leave our mind. He should know, last season, he forced 4 fumbles, tying for the 3rd most by a Viking since 1999. Greenid's seen firsthand how a single takeaway can flip a game, giving our offense momentum and sucking the life out of opponents. That's why the team's so relentless about it. Flores and Daniels make sure every player learns in their own way. Whether it's drills, film study, or walkthroughs, They're hammering home the same message. Seize every opportunity. Daniels starts most defensive meetings with a highlight reel of the week's best NFL turnovers, keeping the goal front and center. Sometimes, he even throws in old Vikings footage to remind the squad of their legacy. It's like a masterclass in ball hawking, and the players are all in. What's the most clutch Vikings takeaway you've ever seen? Drop it in the comments, because I know you've got a favorite. Next up, we're talking about how this philosophy isn't just talk. It's a grind that's built to last. Creating takeaways is like crafting a work of art. It's layered, nuanced, and takes serious work. Flores compares it to freezing teams in the red zone or shutting down third downs. It's not just about raw talent. It's about preparation. The Vikings practice these skills in group periods, team periods, and even walkthroughs, making sure every rep counts. When it all comes together in a game, it's pure magic. The coaching staff's attention to detail is unreal. Assistant special teams coach Dalman Gibson works alongside Daniels to tailor drills for every position. Whether it's a cornerback like Murphy going for a pick or a lineman like Greenid stripping the ball, they're practicing the exact scenarios they'll face on Sundays. This isn't just a philosophy. It's a process that's been refined to perfection. How many takeaways do you think will rack up in 2025? Over 33? Or will defenses tighten up? Let me know your bold predictions in the comments. Let's dive into how this mindset is shaping our new-look roster in training camp. Training camp 2025 is buzzing, and the Vikings defense is already showing that takeaway hunger. With returning stars like Murphy and Greenid, plus new additions like edge rusher Dallas Turner, the potential is through the roof. Turner, our 2024 first-round pick, is drawing hype for his speed and instincts, and coaches expect a huge jump from him this year. If he starts snagging balls, look out. NFL. The team's not resting on last year's laurels, though. Greenid put it perfectly, nobody cares about last year. The Vikings know they led the league with 33 takeaways, but they're gunning for more. O'Connell's stressing improvement at camp, and the players are responding. Thursday's practice saw guys swarming the ball, punching it out, and diving for picks, just like Daniels taught them. It's early, but the vibes are immaculate. Who's your breakout star for 2025? Turner, Murphy, or someone else? Drop your pick in the comments and let's debate. Up next, we're looking at how these takeaways fuel our offense. Hint: it's a game changer. Takeaways don't just stop drives. They light a fire under our offense. Last season, nearly a third of Sam Darnold's 35 passing touchdowns came right after a Vikings turnover. That's 10 scores directly tied to our defense or special teams stealing the ball. No QB in the NFL had more post-turnover TDs than Darnold, tying only with Joe Burrow. That's the kind of impact that wins games. Skol fans. Now, with rookie J.J. McCarthy taking the reins at QB, these extra possessions could be even more crucial. McCarthy's getting rave reviews at camp for his poise and arm strength, but he's still a 22-year-old rookie. Giving him short fields and momentum swings will set him up to shine. The defense knows it, and they're ready to hand him every chance to succeed. It's a team effort, and it starts with the ball. What's your take on McCarthy's first year? Will he lean on our defense to ease him in? Hit the comments with your thoughts. Let's explore how Daniels' leadership is the glue holding this all together. Matt Daniels isn't just a coach. He's a vibe. Greenid calls him a great mentor whose passion resonates with everyone. Whether it's young bucks like Turner or vets like Murphy, Daniels knows how to connect. His own experience as a player gives him cred. And when he talks turnovers, nobody's zoning out. It's like he's speaking straight to their souls, firing them up to make plays. Daniels' resourcefulness shines in how he mixes things up. One day, it's fresh NFL highlights. The next, it's a throwback Vikings clip from 2006 when we had 36 takeaways. He keeps the message fresh but consistent. The ball is everything. Players like Murphy say Daniels' daily talks have leveled up their game, adding tools like the peanut punch to their arsenal. It's coaching at its finest. What's the one coaching trick you'd love to see in action? More film study or crazy drills? Let me know in the comments. We're almost at the finish line, but first, let's talk about the tug-of-war with offenses. This takeaway battle is a straight-up war. Offenses are doing everything to protect the ball, but our defense is relentless. Flores says it's a grind, and the Vikings are ready to outwork everyone. They know it's not easy. Opponents are scheming to avoid mistakes, but that just makes the challenge sweeter. Every practice rep is a chance to sharpen their claws for game day. The attention to detail is what sets us apart. From Daniel's film sessions to Gibson's drills, every moment is designed to create opportunities. Greenid says players didn't always see the vision, but after seeing turnovers win games last year, they're hooked. One strip sack or pick can kill an opponent's drive and spark our offense. It's a cycle of chaos, and we're the ones pulling the strings. How do you think we'll fare against top QBs like Mahomes or Hurts? Can we steal their souls with takeaways? Drop your hot takes in the comments. Let's wrap this up with a look at our 2025 goals. So, what's the ceiling for this Vikings defense? Greenid's got his eyes on a bigger margin. Why not blow past 33 takeaways and set a new standard? The 2006 squad hit 36, and with our talent, it's not crazy to dream big. Murphy, Greenid, Turner, and the rest are ready to take it to the next level, building on last year's success but never getting complacent. As we head into the 2025 season, the Vikings are a team on a mission. With international games against Pittsburgh and Cleveland looming, plus a Christmas Day clash at US Bank Stadium, the stage is set for epic moments. This takeaway philosophy isn't just a strategy. It's our identity. It's what makes us the Minnesota Vikings, and it's why we're ready to shock the NFL. Skull Nation, are you hyped for 2025? Can we lead the league in takeaways again? Smash that like button, drop your predictions in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's get loud for our boys in purple. Skull Vikings.